Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, Joan. How are you this morning? How's the weather where you're at? It actually is a little warmer today because it feels like 17 instead of -4. That's what we've had the last couple of days. Sunday and Monday were brutal here. And we've had some snow. But yeah. So I'm just going to hang out here for a minute to see who else is going to join us. And then we'll go ahead and get started. I can't believe that it's already December 16th. Like next week is Christmas. That's crazy. I'm not stressed. I'm pretty much prepared, but I just can't believe it's coming this fast. But anyway, I'm still working on Christmas cards though. So I can get those in the mail. But we'll hang out to see who else will join us this morning. There's 2 of you on. I don't know if you're getting notified or not. I know I had some people tell me that. Good morning, Pat. Notifications weren't coming through. I think hardly anybody was on with me last Thursday. I know some of you watched the replay, but yeah. Okay, all right, we're going to jump in and get started. Class here in the studio is on the 29th. It's the Monday after Christmas. At 10 and 6, I'm going to show you my Just Cards. I am working on finishing up stack, and I'll show you that tomorrow. And then I'm going to make it we're going to have an after Christmas party. So we're going to I'll have some hot cocoa. You did not get notified again. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why they're doing that. I don't know what's up with Facebook. As most of you know, I actually have another side business that I've been working for about 1.5 years. And it's, I sell a digital marketing course on how to, oh wow, you had a lot of rain. Oh, that is weird. 12 inches of flooding. Anyway, what was I saying? Okay, I have a little side job just because things have changed with Stampin' Up. And not that I want them to. I would be forever happy if Stampin' Up could pay my bills like they did before. But that's not the case. So I did start another side job about 18 months ago. And that is I sell a digital marketing course. I do a lot of affiliate marketing. I do a lot of what they call UGC, user-generated content. So I make videos and just products, different people's products, and they pay me. But one of the streams I have is that I mentor also for these courses. But I do sell a digital marketing course, and the big thing is there's a lot of stuff going on in the social media world, and the big thing they're projecting is that Facebook is supposed to be really big at the beginning of the year. Like monetization on Facebook is supposed to be really huge at the beginning of the year, because I see a lot of the creators from some of the other platforms are now on Facebook. And if you look at your feed, your Facebook feed is totally different too. So I'm not sure what they're up. I'm actually doing some research, trying to get some training on what's happening with Facebook. But anyway, so I have no idea why they're not notifying people. They did notify me a few weeks ago and told me that my pages were available for monetization. And so I went ahead and did that. But if they're not going to push my page and notify people to see me, they're not going to pay me, right? So anyway, that's a whole nother thing. Anyway, so today we're going to get busy here. So the 29th is the in-studio classes. We're going to do Just Cards and the Stamp-A-Stack. And I will show you my Just Cards. Here are the Just Cards. I'm using the Friendly Foliage, and the Friendly Foliage stuff is finally in. So that class is going in the mail this week. We've just been waiting for the DSP and the gems to get here. It took 2.5 weeks to get me my order. I placed that order December 2nd, and it came this morning. So 14 days, 2 weeks. 2 weeks to get me that order. Anyway, so I'm going to focus on this class for Just Cards. So this is a one of each. And here we go. So these are the cards we'll be making in studio. There was one more. I must have left it in the box. Let me grab it quick. Yep, I did. Right there it is. So we're using the Peaceful Garden DSP for some of them. And this one we're just using the In Color DSP, and then this one is just cardstock. So that is the cards for just cards. And then I'm torn between what I want to do with stack. I have a couple sets and I've been working on a lot of samples, so we'll see. Another thing that I'm offering in January is my craft along with the new product of the month craft along. So I finally did get my paper, the True Blue Florals. I'm going to share with you 2 projects today, but these projects are not going to be included in the craft along. There will be different projects. So how's the craft along work? What it's going to be is you have to place your order to get your product of the month through me. So with the $75 order, you can get this pack of DSP for December for $5. And yes, there's still some available. And then in January, probably mid-January, I'm going to host a Facebook Live event for those that had ordered the product of the month through me. So you're going to, before the event, you will be getting a packet. You just got your paper. Yeah, me too, this morning. Because I had something totally different planned for today, and I thought, you know what, I want to show them this, and I want to do a few projects with it. So anyway, so probably shortly after the first week in January, you will get your card kit packet. So the kit will have everything but the DSP, so it'll have everything you need. If we're using gems, if we're using ribbon, if we're using whatever, your card stock and everything will be cut except for your DSP. There will be a PDF and cutting instructions on how to cut your DSP so you are ready to go the evening. And we're going to do it in the evening because some people do work and have other obligations during the day. So the evening we have our craft along scheduled. We'll just all hop on Facebook and we'll stamp it all, put everything, all the projects together. So my craft along is going to be mid-January, and I will, I was waiting to see what projects I was going to do and design them and then figure out a date. Mail is delayed because of flooding roads. Yeah, because you live in Washington, right? So it shouldn't take you a week to get your stuff from Utah. When I ship ground, it takes a week normally. So normally, back in the olden days, I could place an order today. They would have it out and ready to go, and then I would get it next week, next Tuesday. But now it's taking them a week to pick it, and it's not like we're busy. So I have no idea. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to show you this True Blue paper. This is True Blue Florals. Here is one of the pieces, and then we have this on the flip side. And then we have this piece, and then that, and then we have this. Yeah, usually it'll take a week to get here on the East Coast, but I did just show you that one. But they're not picking very fast. It's not necessarily UPS. It's just that unless I want to pay the $40-some extra to have it 2-day aired and get in the queue, and I think that that's what's happening too. I'm gonna get rid of that phone call. I think that's what's happening too. We're here on the East Coast. We're realizing that the shipping is, that the picking is really delayed. So they're 2-day airing it. They're paying the extra to have it to them sooner, and then so what that does is that pushes us who are just playing for ground back in the queue further. So anyway, it's a vicious cycle. So here you go. I really like this print. I like that one too. And that one. So it is a pretty pack of paper. And it's the holidays. Because even Amazon, like I told my girls the other day, I don't know why I pay for Prime. I guess to get the free shipping, but it's not fast shipping anymore. Like if we wanted anything for Christmas, it had to be ordered yesterday or you're not going to get it. So, yeah. But we pay for Prime. So I have no idea. Okay, so here's our first project with the True Blue Florals. So the base of this one is Night and Navy, and I cut this one at 4 1/4 by 11. So we're going to fold this in half. And then I did run my piece of white through a folder. I ran it through the, we're going to stick this in here so you can see. This is the folder that goes with the Petals of Beauty. It says beautiful something. Okay, And then I cut 2 pieces of DSP. So right there, and then we have our greeting. So let's put our card together. This is pretty quick and simple. But I am going to bite the bullet, and I'm going to pay for a 2-day air order today. Just because there's stuff I need to finish up for my classes, and I want to finish them up before Christmas. And then with the Christmas shipping and all that, I just don't want to risk it not being here. And then, of course, I just closed out the prairie grass class, which was a pretty decent hit. So I'm going to go ahead and 2-day air that stuff with it so that it's here, so that I can get it worked on and done before the holidays. So, okay, we're going to layer that there. And then I'm going to layer this here, just to offset it. And then I do have a stylish banner cut from the Stylish Shapes. And we're going to use Night and Navy. And the greeting I'm going to use comes from the Gathering Together bundle, the fall bundle, which these are all on the last chance list because they are red rubber. And we're getting rid of red rubber. I'm going to pull all my stamps. I did this not too long ago. I pulled everything, DSP and everything that is going to be retiring, that has retired once I figured that all out. And then I'm going to use these pearls. These are from the Petals of Beauty. These are the Pearls of Beauty. We're going to put them there. And there we go. So that's a pretty quick and easy card. Done with the True Blue. True Blue Florals. Yes, it goes with Secret Sea. It goes with Balmy Blue. Let me see what colors are in there. It just says Balmy Blue and Night and Navy. But you can put Secret Sea with it too, I'm sure. Yep. Yes. And Secret Sea, I'm out of Secret Sea. So that's going to be on my list, on my order for today. Okay, here is the second card for today. And you can pull in so many different other stamp sets too. So this one is the Charming Day set, which is on the last chance list as well. And the Balmy Blue ribbon is actually from the holiday catalog. This is from the the light one. What was that called? Wonder of Light or something like that. Bundle. Sweet. It looks like the Aurora lights. So, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to use basic white 5.5 by 8.5 for this one as the base. I'm using this DSP this time. And we're going to add the ribbon. But I'm really sad that Charming Day is leaving because that I like that floral set for some reason. I just did. We did use it last week to make these cards, if you missed last week's live. So we did these cards with the Charming Day collection. Okay. I think it was last week. It could have been the week before. It might have been the week before. Oh. All right, Pat. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so there I just put the ribbon around there, and I'm going to do the little faux bow with it. Well, I hope you get it straightened out. That is pretty discouraging, though, I must admit. Okay, I just did a knot underneath there, and I'm going to trim this up because this lays flat then when you're trying to mail. Okay, so I did this ahead of time. So I stamped the stamp from the Charming Day. And I colored in with the blends. So I colored in with Balmy Blue, Light and Dark. And then Granny Apple Green, Light and Dark. And then I cut out some of the greenery. I cut that out in white. And we're going to add that to this card. I mean, to this image. Okay, Terry, you have a good day. I know. I need to go. I need to go get my hair colored. And I hate to put that money out anymore. That's why I'm dragging my feet to get it done. But I'm not ready to go gray yet, so the sacrifices we have to make. So there we go. And then I do have the triple banner punch. So I'm going to punch out some banners and use it for a greeting. Well, Pat, it shouldn't be very long on the phone this time because it's not like it's a big snafu happening like it was when you tried to get it, when you were patient and did it the last time. Okay, the Thinking of You is from the Beautiful Motifs, which is part of the Gallery Bloom Suite in the big catalog, the annual catalog. So I'm going to just stick this right here. And there we go. Let's add some pearls to this too. Because I think this paper reminds me of wallpaper, the older style wallpaper. And there we go. So here is 2 quick and easy cards done with the beautiful True Blue Florals. Okay guys, I have some other fun ones up my sleeve. But if you want to get all those, you need to join me for my craft along. And how that happens is if you place a $75 order, you can throw on the paper for $5 as the product of the month. But it has to be placed through me. So you have to go into my website and order. If you are a demonstrator, you cannot order on your own order. You need to order through me in order to get the craft along. All right, guys. I think that that's all I have for this morning. Come back tomorrow. I'm working on some other fun projects to share with you this morning. Stay warm if you're somewhere where it's cold. One good thing is the sun is shining beautifully today. And it's supposed to be a little warmer, and then each day it's supposed to get a little warmer. But when we woke up this morning, it was like 7 degrees, which when we woke up yesterday morning, it was -4. So anyway, so stay warm, stay safe, stay dry if you're somewhere where it's raining. And I will see you tomorrow. I mean, Thursday, I'm sorry. I will be back on Thursday. My days are Tuesdays and Thursdays. All right, guys, have a great Tuesday.